Uh, We'll go ahead and get started. Just to lay out a couple of things here. Most of you know me, I think, Tom Charles from the Inspector General's office, and our partners that have worked this particular investigation with us, Colonel Collins, Major Booker, and soon to be Monday, Sergeant Tim Root, today, has worked extremely hard on this particular investigation. Many of you know people to my left, in particular Jim Canepa, who is the Deputy IG at ODOT. And for those of you who don't know the guy in disguise, Ted Wendling, and Don Pettit, they all three are assigned to work on Department of Transportation cases. So I thought it was important that you see who is doing a lot of the work. And to me, the important part of this management side, the IG side, is the partnership that we've established. And Bob Booker and I go back to the Bureau Workers' Comp case, and the partnership exists on the present ongoing investigation of the Attorney General's office. So it's important from that standpoint, you know who they are. And just a couple of things also in this case. The difficulty of today is how much can we tell you, how do we put it out, because there is an ongoing investigation, and there will be, we anticipate a number of criminal referrals. That's all in the process. But we thought it was important to get the report out on the street, to leave you know, the public know what is going on, to leave the other folks that work at ODOT on the management know what else is going on. So today we're going to try to do our best to help you out. We're going to have some questions. We're not going to be able to give you all the information. And we've spoken to the prosecutor's office in Cuyahoga County. They're okay with doing business the way we've done it here. And so anyhow, for me, and most all of you got to look at this in the last 2 or 3 hours. It's an ugly report, would you agree? It's a very ugly kind of report that doesn't have a place in state government, but it is. And we've drilled down, we've looked at, reviewed tons of records, and I think you saw in there about 130 subpoenas. I think we did 9 search warrants, and you have to understand that IG doesn't have the power to do search warrants. The Highway Patrol does. Tim Root got the search warrants. We worked 4 different counties, and about a 1.5 years later, we're at this point. Some of the detail within the report you've already read, and some of you have written some stories about, and I probably don't need to go into a whole lot of that, except to say that the misspending, overspending, bad purchases, false purchases, and the theft have cost the state millions of dollars. You know, the charter boat trips with a variety of people. You also need to know that we made referrals to the Ethics Commission. We can't give you names or details other than we have made a number of referrals of other public officials that may have been on the trips or the golf outings. And so between the prosecutor in Cuyahoga County and Ethics Commission, there's still some ongoing issues. Quite a truckload of equipment's been gathered up. When we went and did search warrants, the Highway Patrol has all that evidence, mowers and tools, what have you, that ODOT purchased, but people kept or directed to their houses. The other thing I want to bring up, and bring it up now or later, but we've had a lot of cooperation, very good cooperation, and Jim can tell you this from working out at ODOT. The current administration has been good to deal with. Having the Deputy Inspector General being independent but working there, they're working with us, and they've done a lot of training. Jim Canepa, you went to how many?
16 separate trainings around the state on purchasing and procurement.
And so it's a proactive approach, and we're real happy with that. There's a lot of side issues that we probably can't get into, business being done other places that probably will get looked at. But anyhow, that's sort of a quick thumbnail